I mean, the committee had a discussion. The committee will continue its discussion, and naturally, all the points of view were brought to the forefront. There are differences of opinion. The committee doesn't resolve these differences of opinion. The government has made its decision. The government is empowered to make the decision, and the Prime Minister will put forth the proposal, which was accepted by the government unanimously. The Foreign Affairs and Defense Committee, of course, is discussion. Various points are raised, which the Prime Minister will take into consideration as he sees fit.
There are very different appraisals in the alignment about what's happened. My own feeling is that the plan as put forward does contain in its details very many difficulties, but on the whole, my satisfaction arises from 2 points. That there is a continuation of the process of discussion with President Sadat. In other words, Sadat, having seen the plan, does not reach the conclusion that this stops the negotiation, but that it continues. And it is certainly impressive to note that the United States and Great Britain have given a greater degree of encouragement to this plan than they've usually given to Israeli plans. So that on the diplomatic, political plane, I think there have been some successes, and the chief thing is that the negotiation goes forward.
I think there's cause for optimism, and I think that it's fair to say that without a change of regime in this country, this chance for peace wouldn't have been possible. Well, Mr. Begin, in presenting this plan, has made heavy concessions, and I think it takes two to compromise. I think Egypt and the Arab world will have to compromise too. There's no question of Israel accepting an Arab diktat, an Arab ultimatum. When you negotiate, you make a mutual compromise and you meet halfway. And I think that Mr. Begin's proposal is fair, reasonable by any objective standard.
The alignment will announce its position over the weekend. It's a little bit too early. I think it's a real effort toward peacemaking, yet it is highly problematic on many aspects.
Yesterday at a meeting of the Labour Party Bureau, you said that the solution Mr. Begin was putting forward was not as comprehensive as perhaps you may have liked. Are you now happier about the details of Begin's peace plan?
I'm not happier, I'm more informed, and I wouldn't easily change my mind. But since the meeting is not yet over and we are going to continue tomorrow night, I would reserve my judgment for another day.
It's not a matter of
How
result.
does the National Religious Party see the Prime Minister's proposal?
We will.
Especially as regards autonomy.
We are meeting on Monday, and in our meeting on Monday, we will form our opinion. It's a difficult decision, and we'll make it on Monday.
No, but we're having a meeting tomorrow before our committee resumes its sessions.
It's been understood that in the defense ministers' meetings in Cairo, the Egyptian side was very adamant in its stand about a complete Israeli withdrawal. Was this discussed at all in the committee?
Well, I'm not able to say what was discussed in the committee, but Israel's position is that we do have security interests concerning Sinai. The governments of which I was a member never asked for Israeli sovereignty in Sinai, but we do have security interests in Sinai. That's a matter to be discussed. It's no good anybody being adamant. After the Ismailia meeting, we will know whether the differences between Egypt and Israel can be bridged, and in what sort of time and way they can be bridged. In general, I am content with the fact that the negotiation is in full swing, and that even after the government's plan was made known, the Egyptian conclusion was not that it ought to be broken off, but that it ought to continue. I think we're at an initial stage of negotiation.
Thank you very much. Do you think there is a likelihood of a compromise? Because so far, the reports coming out of Egypt talk of they're being adamant about the territorial issue, and Israel has said that in the past, in any case, that it would never withdraw to the pre-Six Day War borders.
יהיה אפשרות גם להגיב ולהביע דעה, ועובדה שלא הספקנו כולנו, ומחר אנחנו צריכים להמשיך.
Is the alignment now going to support Mr. Begin's peace plan, which you'll take to Egypt on Sunday? What are you unhappy about the proposals?
Well, what I have to say about my reservations, I said already. I mean, the time limit puts it on actually in the nature of an interim agreement. I'm referring only to the details which were published. I cannot refer in no manner to the unpublished details.
What about the fact that the Knesset Foreign Affairs and Security Committee was among the last to hear about the Begin proposals? What reaction was there to this at the meeting?
I can't say a word about what took place at the meeting, but outside the meeting, we are highly critical about it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.